Check 1 2, check 1 2, mic check 1 2 1 2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Left Coast Hockey League. It is win or go home for the San Jose Snipes. Can Anaheim clinch the COVID Cup here in Game 5? The Snipes, no stranger to having their backs against the wall, performed the reverse sweep in the best of 5 against the LA Quakes. I believe faced two elimination games in the 7-game series with the Squirrels. Now they're gonna have to win 3 straight in order to claim their second ever COVID Cup. Can they go back to back? Can they survive? Let's head down to the ice to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, we're live here at the Fuck Pond in Anaheim, California, the home of the Anaheim Fucks. It is win or go home for the San Jose Snipes. Jack Hughes, Austin Matthews taking the faceoff at center ice. Let's get Game 5 underway. Faceoff is won by the Fucks. Matthew Tkachuk in the zone. Gets it to Reinhart. Shot saved, Bobrovsky. And they're off to a quick start here in Anaheim. Can they clinch the COVID Cup here on home ice, or will we send it back to San Jose for Game 6? San Jose has been rather flat in the past 3 games. Matthews, Hughes, top lines out for both teams. Face off back in the San Jose zone. It is won by the Fucks. Reinhardt back for Pionk. Pionk got put to Hughes. Backhand save, Bobrovsky. Sent out to Ekholm for Adam Fox. Fox sends it up for Brady Tkachuk. Tkachuk makes a move in the zone. Pass broken up by his brother Matthew Tkachuk. Sent to Hedman, up for Hughes. Jack Hughes in the zone with Tkachuk. Lazy backhand, save Bobrovsky, and he's going to hold on. .50-51 remains here in the first period. Point and Matthews take the face-off won by the Fucks. Pionk for Hedman. Back for Jarvis for Pionk. Pionk looking for a lane. It's broken up. Now it's broken up by Fox, taken by Matthews. No shots yet for the Snipes. Clayton Keller fighting for it. Turns it over to Gunther. Gunther in the zone with numbers. Gunther for Point. Point looking for a lane. Shot save. Rebound save. Bobrovsky. Recovered by Gunther. Back for Point. Turned over to Matthews, though. Up for Dylan Larkin. Fresh off the bench. Dylan Larkin Looking to do something with it. Turns it over to Nurse. Taken by Gunther. Kept in, though, by Larkin. Shot by Terry. Save. Olmark. Battle for it in front of the... It's won by Anaheim. Seth Jarvis takes a big slap shot off the goaltender's pad and goes out of play. 14:56 left here in the first. Face-off back in the San Jose zone. San Jose not playing like a team who's facing elimination. Heischer and Stevenson will take the face-off. Face-off is won by the Fuck. Stevenson back for Svechkov. For Ben up front. Saved Bobrovsky. Battling for it is Stevenson. Stevenson up for Ben. Ben takes a shot. Save. Rebound. Poked out by Bobrovsky, but kept in by Nurse. Nurse back to the point for Seider. Seider, big blast. Save Bobrovsky and hold on. 10 shots for Anaheim early here in the first. 13:40 remains. Bobrovsky just trying to keep his head above water here. Stevenson and Stamkos take the face-off. Face-off is won by the Snipes, Cirelli. That'll negate the full pressure for Anaheim. Cirelli in all alone. Takes a shot. Save Olmark. San Jose's second shot of the game. Face-off to the right of the goaltender with 13:04 left in the first. Going to be Stamkos and Hughes taking the face-off back in the Anaheim zone. Face-off won by the Fucks. Nurse for Seider. Seider up for Matthew Tkachuk in the zone. And with Reinhart. Gets the Reinhart shot glove save. Bobrovsky, he kicks it out. Stamkos up for Miller. Miller's hit off, but he gets it up for Cirelli. Cirelli in with Bukestad. Bukestad back for Stamkos. Stamkos takes a shot. It goes wide. Recovered by Cirelli. Back to the point for Miller. Bukestad sends it up front. It is recovered by Hughes. Kicked out, but taken by Stamkos. Stamkos back to the point for Miller. Miller for Stamkos. Back for Dillon. Dillon for Miller. For Stamkos. Stamkos tries to sneak it in. Allmark's going to hold on. 10:40 remains here in the first. Face-off back in the Anaheim zone is going to be Lowry and Scheifele. Fourth line out for Anaheim. Face-off is won by the Fucks. I don't believe San Jose has won a single clean face-off yet in this first period. In the zone is Paul. He's poked off, taken by Fox. Fox for Ekholm. Scheifele for Larkin. Larkin, he's hit off. It's taken by Hedman. The other way come the Fucks. Victor Hedman in. Takes a shot. Save Bobrovsky. Covered by Troy Terry. Terry looking to get rid of it. Sends it off the boards up for Larkin. Larkin, he's hit, but he's hold on. Nope, unable to hold on. Excuse me. The other way comes Warren Foegele in with Paul. Paul for Lowry. Lowry takes a shot. He scores. Adam Lowry. It was just a matter of time before Anaheim buried one, absolutely peppering the goaltender. Lowry from Paul and Foegele, 11:47 into the first period. San Jose doesn't get it together. This could end in 5. Anaheim with only one loss so far in the tournament. San Jose being 5-6. Been a long road to get here for San Jose. A rather short road for Anaheim. You got to figure those. The fatigue's got to be a factor. Face-off won by the Fucks. Jamie Benn. Neutral zone. He's hit. Pass comes out. They'll have to touch up. Harley for Matthews. Sent up for Dylan Larkin. Larkin unable to do anything. It's taken by Mikey Anderson. Anderson for Svechnikov. Sent up for Stevenson. Stevenson dumps it in. It's taken by Forsling. Up for Larkin. Larkin hit by Ben. Kept in by Branko. Big blast. Save Bobrovsky. Kept in, though, by the Fox. Back for Anderson. For Branko. Branko battling for it. Loses it to Brady Tkachuk. Larkin mishandles it. Taken by Stevenson. It's been all Anaheim so far. Hit by Forsling up for Heischer. Heischer waiting for some reinforcements. Opts to take the shot himself. Heischer back for Miller. Miller unable to get the shots. Taken by Pettersson. Pettersson hit. Sent up for Gunther. Turned over. Taken by the Snipes. Pettersson in if he hurries. Nice Pettersson back for Dillon. Takes a shot. Goes wide. Tavares into the boards, kicks it out for Heesher. Heesher back for Miller. Back for Dillon. Pedersen's hit. Shot goes wide. Good look there by Pedersen. Nico Heesher battling for the puck. In the boards, he will not get it out. It's taken by the Fucks. By the way comes Jarvis. Jarvis hit off the puck. 1.5 left here in the first. Anaheim leads by 1. San Jose with no answer. It's taken by Hedman up for Reinhart. Reinhart will get in the zone in with Hedman. Hedman in all alone. Takes a shot. Saved Bobrovsky. Pass back to Hughes. Back to the point for Tkachuk for Hedman. Hedman for Hughes. Hughes for Pionk. Pass broken up front by Fox. 8 seconds left. In the zone comes Dillon. One shot if they hurry. He's sheer. Unable to do anything with it. That's going to do it here for the first period. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the Left Coast Hockey League live here on YouTube.com/DimesacUVU. Anaheim leads by 1. We'll be back after these messages with the start of the second period.
Besides, who am I to say what's making sense? All you gotta do is walk outside for evidence. And my negligence, just know to give a fuck. Cause we don't give a fuck, y'all already know what's up. We on a mission for currency, power, and respect. Don't get it twisted, be playing, but quick to switch it back. No bullshit or bitch ass that's tolerated. So what's expected of blatant greatness, they gotta hate it. And all they ever saying is we should fucking listen. But every time they spittin', I don't know what they be kicking. So fuck them all, we pop the top and hit the split. Fingers up, fuck the world, all of y'all can suck a dick. We back, but we never really started. We be killing teeth till they get in the party. Pop shell beats, we the beast of the market. I smoke, I drink, we get retarded. We back, but we never really started. We be killing teeth till they get in the party. Pop shell beats, we the beast of the market. I smoke, I drink, we get retarded.
Gathered here today to say goodbye to a dear friend. 2-4 dead and now I wonder why, where my beer went. Evidence on the table, but I'm still like, what the fuck? And now I'm mad cause I ain't tired and I still ain't drunk enough for yo. I'm bugging on these lines. That's a double entendre. Plus the blood's filled with ganja, such a subtle ensemble. The big kahuna, Danny Buddha with a double hooter. Swigging brew has Manny do the sickest fucking hookahs. Kicking ass like the damn right, damn Newton. Hitting dabs right the damn like Cam Newton. Swerving the max swag, smash your sword with your accordion. Your hashtag Maxwell Jorts. How about a drinking company you're bound to lose? And that's my casual pace. Yo, I can't even count the booze. Smoking on that foul, cause you're what you know about us. One thing we great at drinking, but it's nothing to be proud of.
We back, but we never really started. We be killing teeth till they get.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Let's take a look at the stats for the first period. It is 1-0. Anaheim shots 14-8 towards Anaheim. Hits 19-17 for Anaheim. Time on attack slightly going to San Jose. Face-offs going to Anaheim. Let's get back down on the ice for the start of the second period. We're live here at the Fuck Pond in Anaheim, California. Could this be the night for the Fucks? Jack Hughes, Austin Matthews taking the faceoff at center ice. Let's get the second period underway. Faceoff is won by Hughes. Hughes harassed by two Snipes. Picked up by Pionk for Hedman. Hedman for Matthew Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk will carry it up. And with Hedman and Reinhart. Pass broken up. I tried to tuck it in, but to no avail. Pionk's hit's taken by Ekholm. Ekholm in the boards. He gets it to Clayton Keller. Up for Brady Tkachuk, up for Ekholm. Ekholm in the zone with Matthews. Matthews looking for a shot. It's blocked. Ekholm recovers, gets it back for Terry. Terry's easily hit off, taken by Reinhart. Hedman up for Tkachuk, up for Hughes, for Pionk. Pionk's backhand glove down by Bobrovsky, and he's going to hold on. 16:11 remains here in the second. Anaheim still leads by 1. It's going to be Scheifele and Point taking the faceoff. Faceoff won by the Snipes. Delayed penalty on Anaheim. Up for Fox. Fox takes a shot, saved. It's going to be interference from Braden Point. Sending San Jose on the first power play of this game. San Jose with pretty uneventful power play. Not doing too great. I believe they had a couple, though. It's going to be Lowry and Larkin taking the faceoff back at the Anaheim zone. Man advantage for the Snipes. Faceoff won by the Snipes. Forsling for Heischer. Heischer not able to get nothing on it. It's taken by Nurse. Sent up for Ben. Ben will not clear it. Kept in by Forsling. But Forsling's hit off, taken by Jamie Benn. Jamie Benn in on the breakaway if he hurries. Gets it for Lowry. Lowry shorthanded, takes a shot, save Bobrovsky. And Anaheim with a better look than San Jose had. Forsling just wrecked. Nice leap there by Forsling to keep that in, though. Well, not too bad. Face-off back in the San Jose zone is going to be Paul and Matthews taking the face-off. Man advantage for San Jose for 1 minute, 10 seconds. Sent up for Scheifele. Scheifele in with Clayton Keller. Keller's poked off, but able to hold on. Puck loose up front. Battling for it is Keller. Keller for Fox. Fox hit off. Taken by Stevenson. Stevenson will go ahead and clear it out the length of the ice. 30 seconds remain in the man advantage. Fox up for Scheifele. Up for Matthews. Not many good shots to speak of for San Jose. Scheifele tries to sneak it in sharp angle. But Allmark will hold on. 5 seconds remains in the power play. Oh, 2 shots. For the Snipes, going to be Matthews and Lowry still. First power play unit out for the Snipes. Faceoff is won by the Snipes. Keller back for Fox. Fox for Tkachuk. Up front is Keller. Keller takes a shot, goes wide. And we're back at even strength. Matthews for Keller. Keller decides not to shoot. Shot by Fox is blocked. Nurse battling for it in the boards. It is won by Darnell Nurse. Sider brushes off that hit. In the zone, Braden Point. Unable to do much with it. Unable to keep it in. Sent up for Matthew Tkachuk. He's poked, but he recovers. Poked again. This time he will not recover. Actually, no, I take that back. He does. Shot is blocked. Taken by Heischer. Ekholm sends it up for Scheifele. Scheifele turned over, taken by Pionk. Pionk up for Tkachuk. San Jose just can't match this team physically. They've just been getting absolutely dummied this entire series. And it showed, because all their skill plays haven't been able to do a goddamn thing. And so it's Tavares. Tavares looking for a shot. Rebound picked up by Pettersson back to the point. Shot goes off the side of the net. Picked up by Pettersson back to the point. Battling for it. It is recovered by Gunther. San Jose on the change. Gunther in the zone. One-time blast save, Bobrovsky. And we'll get a whistle with 8:05 left here in the second. Score remains the same, 1-0 Anaheim. It's going to be Stamkos and Point taking the face-off back. San Jose's own one by Anaheim. Nurse takes a shot. Not much on it. Easy save, Bobrovsky. Face-off to the right of the goaltender. Going to be Stammer and Point taking the face-off back in the Snipes zone. Face-off is won by the Snipes. Cirelli. 7.5 left. Cirelli. It's turned over by Seider. Taken by Jarvis. Jarvis for Point. Point for Gunther. Gunther takes a shot. Glove down. Save Bobrovsky. Anaheim out shooting the Snipes 21-12. Snipes need to start playing with a little bit of urgency. Facing elimination. Face-off won by the Snipes. Forcing for Cirelli. Cirelli will gain the zone. Gets it for Bukestad. Bukestad looking for anybody. For Dylan. Dylan's hit off. Dylan's pass broken up. It's taken by Jarvis. And the other way comes Point. Point. Sends it in for Gunther. Pass behind the net for Point. Back for Nurse. Nurse is hit. One-time blast is blocked. That hurts. Up front for Nurse. Nurse takes a shot. Delayed penalty on the Snipes. Gunther. Gunther for Seider. Back for Nurse. Nurse. Big blast. Save Bobrovsky. And that will send Anaheim on their first power play. Interference is going to be the call on Brendan Dillon. With 4:37 left in the period, Anaheim going on their first power play. It's going to be Hughes and Hischier taking the face-off back in the San Jose zone. Face-off is won by the Snipes. Tavares. Tavares will go ahead and clear it out the length of the ice and give chase. Point for Hedman, up for Matthew Tkachuk. 1.5 left in the power play. And for Tkachuk, Tkachuk takes a shot, save Bobrovsky. Recovered in the corner, sent for Hughes, back to the point for Hedman. Hedman's hit off, but taken by Point. Green Point takes a shot, hits the post. Harley gets for Hischier, they'll go ahead and clear it out. Snipes should have taken a line change, they're all tired. But the other way comes Hedman, 35 left in the power play, Victor Hedman. Hedman in for Hughes, Hughes for Reinhart. Pass broken up, Hedman behind the net, gets it for Reinhart. Back to the point for Hughes, for Tkachuk. Tkachuk looking for a lead. One-time blast to save Bobrovsky. 5 seconds left on the man advantage. Reinhart takes a shot, glove down. And we are back at even strength. I would say great penalty kill for the Snipes, but that was all Bobrovsky. Matthews and Stevenson will take the face-off back to San Jose zones, won by Anaheim. Nurse takes the shot, safe. Rebounds picked up by Stevenson. Back to the point for Seider. Seider for Ben. Ben for Stevenson. Back for Seider. Seider's blast blocked. Taken by Tkachuk. Tkachuk's hit down, but he recovers. Dumps it in. Nurse up for Stevenson. 40 seconds left here in the second. For Jamie Benn. Ben takes a shot. Saved Miller. Blocked by Miller. Excuse me. 43 hits for Anaheim. They are just bullying these Snipes. Matthews hit off. That's going to do it here for the second period. No goals here in the second. You're watching the Left Coast Hockey League COVID Cup Finals on youtube.com/dimesec UVU. We'll be back after these messages with the start of the third period.
Well, you know that she beautiful. I mean, I made a song about it. You know that she beautiful, and she look like one of them girls that could play in a movie role. Told her she should come and kick it down at the studio, and she rolled up. It was the homie's garage though, chilling on the couch watching Tony Soprano. She probably thinking we some weed heads, ain't worth a penny. She used to bottles of Henny and Remy, and we ain't got any of that. We got weed and got plenty of packs. She wasn't bound and probably thinking how a friends would react. I wasn't ballin', ain't got no money in my wallet, but one day I'ma go and have it all. Shit, could have been the peanut butter to my jelly, or the Band-Aid to my jelly, but you fucked up. Shit, I got my reasons. Bitch, better believe that I'm leaving. I'm like, oh no, how you doing this to me? Fuck with you and I'll never be the same. I'm like, oh Lord, you could watch me when I live, and all I wanted was for you to know the name. I'm like, oh no, how you doing this to me? Up to you, then I won't probably have the day. I'm like, oh Lord, you could watch me when I live. It's too late, I was gone before you knew it. You blew it, hey, yeah, you blew it, hey. And I was gone before you knew it. You blew it, hey, yeah, you blew it. And I was gone before you knew it. Alright, I'm running out of time. Telling you behind, fuck am I doing with my life? Loss of attraction, alibi, but you sure been on my side. All you wanna hear is lies. I'll get you anything you care. Up and dream about in this world. The mansion, a garden, you see pearls around your neck, just name it, girl. Fuck that, now you can get it in your face. The tables turn, I'm on a different kind of chase. Brighter days and you ain't in it if I may. You say it's for the best, if not for you, for me, I'll be okay. No need for something we can relate to. Ain't trying to hit you, relax, just go your way. Whatever, motherfucker. Oh, you funny like that. Did it to stand bubble like that. Thinking now you're only round with these sex. I might come out for you to smoke, now you can blow my other back. I'm like, oh no, how you doing this to me? Fuck with you and I'll never be the same. I'm like, oh Lord, you could watch me when I live, and all I wanted was for you to know the name. I'm like, oh no, how you doing this to me? Up to you, then I won't probably have the name. I'm like, oh Lord, you could watch me when.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Let's take a look at the stats for two periods. It is 1-0 Anaheim. Anaheim out shooting the Snipes 28-12. Out hitting them 45-37. Time on attack about even. Face-off surprisingly even. But San Jose needs to start setting some stuff up. They have the time on attack, but no shots. Got to start putting it on. Let's get down to the ice. We'll start the third period. We're back here in the Fuck Pond in Anaheim, California. Could this be the last game of the season here? Could we be walking away with the COVID Cup, or will we be heading back to San Jose? Let's find out now. Matthews and Hughes taking the face-off. Face-off won by Anaheim to Chuck. Chuck for Hughes. Hughes. Shot goes wide. Kept in, though, set for Hedman. Hedman back for Pionk. Pionk takes a shot. Through traffic, glove save Bobrovsky, and he's going to hold on. 29 shots to 12 here at the beginning of the third period. Bobrovsky doing his best to keep his team in it, but he's going to need to see some protection. Going to need a little run support here. Face-off won by the Snipes. Ekholm. Ekholm sends it up for Brady to Chuck. Chuck makes an unnecessary move and turns it over. All the way comes Hedman. Hedman for Reinhart. Pass broken up by Matthews. Austin Matthews will carry it in with Keller. Keller looking for a shot, goes wide. Off the boards, picked up by Matthews. Matthews for Keller. Keller. Unable to do anything with it. It's held on by Olmark. Face off to the right of the goaltender with 17:47 left here in the third period. Could be the final period for the Snipes. Top lines remain out. Austin Matthews, Jack Hughes. Face off won by the Snipes. Back for Fox. Pass in the corner for Keller, for Ekholm. Ekholm takes a shot. It's blocked. Keller takes a shot. Save. Rebound picked up by the Fucks. Victor Hedman. Hedman in the zone. Gets it for Reinhart. Pass broken up. The other way comes Brady to Chuck. Chuck in with Matthews and Keller. Pass is broken up. Sent up for Seth Jarvis. Up for Braden Point. He's sealed off. Comes around the boards. Picked up by Forsling. Matthews still out there. Pass up for Adam Fox. Fox makes a move, turns it over. The other way comes Braden Point. Point for Gunther. Gunther takes a shot. Glove save. Bobrovsky. And he's going to hold on. 29 saves so far for Bobrovsky. 14:44 remains here in the third. San Jose needs to get something going. Face-off won by the Snipes. Forsling sent up for Dylan Larkin. Larkin will carry it in, but he's hit. For Scheifele. Scheifele unable to pull the trigger. Olmark's going to hold on. Face-off to the left of the goaltender. 14:03 left here in the third. Anaheim still leads by 1. It's going to be Scheifele and Stevenson taking the face-off back in the Anaheim zone. 13 shots to 30. Face-off won by the Snipes. Forsling. Forsling takes the shot through traffic, goes wide. Picked up by Seider. Seider is sealed into the boards. Kicks it out. It's recovered by Nurse. Up for Seider. Seider for Ben. Ben in the zone. Ben looking for a lane. Takes a shot. Save Bobrovsky, and it goes out of play. 12:29 remains here in the third. Score remains 1-0. Bobrovsky keeping his team in this game. He needs some help from his offense. And perhaps a little more from his defense. He's faced 31 shots. Has only given up 1. That could soon change. Face-off back in the Snipes zone is going to be Scheifele and Stevenson. Face-off won by the Snipes. Forsling up for Larkin. Larkin gains the zone. Looking for Harley. Harley unable to take the shot. The other way comes Svechnikov up for Stevenson. Chandler Stevenson in for Jamie Benn. Benn takes a shot. Glove save Bobrovsky, and he kicks it out to Larkin. Larkin for Pettersson up for Hischier. Hischier outnumbered. Snipes on the change. Carried in by Seider. Seider takes a blast. It's blocked and goes into the corner. Tavares up for Dylan. Dylan gets it to Pettersson. Pettersson for Dylan. Dylan takes the shot, save. Rebounds picked up by Hedman. 9.5 left. To Chuck up with Hughes. Hughes in with Hedman and Reinhart. It's turned over, taken by Miller. Pass to a downed Snipe. He will gain the zone in with Hischier. Hischier for Bukestad. Bukestad unable to get the shot. Only 15 shots here for San Jose. 7.5 left. Is it only going to take 1 goal to end this? Matthew Tkachuk. He's poked off. It's taken by Dylan. Dylan gets the pass to Bukestad. Bukestad up for Miller. Miller will gain the zone. 6.5 left. For Cirelli. Cirelli unable to get the shots. Blocked and picked up by Hedman. Hedman up for Jarvis. 6 minutes left. Seth Jarvis in the zone. Takes the shot. Goes wide. Kept in, though, by the Fucks. Braden Point up for Gunther. Gunther's backhand saved by Bobrovsky. 5 minutes left. Last is blocked. Picked up by Steven Stamkos. Up for Bukestad. In the zone. Bukestad. Bukestad takes a desperate shot. Save Ullmark. 4:20 left. Mikey Anderson. He'll gain the zone. Sent up for Matthews. Matthews for Keller. 3.5 left. Keller in with Matthews. And they go offside. The COVID Cup is in the house for the first time in these playoffs. It'll be Stevenson and Matthews taking the faceoff. 3:27 left. Ekholm for Tkachuk. Tkachuk, he's hit. Sent for Fox. Fox up for Keller. Snipes in desperate need of a goal. Big hit there on Tkachuk. The other way comes Svechnikov. 2.5 left. Svechnikov up for Stevenson. Stevenson looking for Svechnikov. Takes a shot. Save. Rebounds picked up by Ben. 1:50 left. Clayton Keller up for Fox. 90 seconds left. Ekholm gets it for Keller. Keller up for Tkachuk. Brady Tkachuk takes the shot. Save Ullmark. Rebounds picked up by Stevenson. 1 minute left. Could this be it? Jamie Benn in the zone. Reckholm up for Fox, up for Terry. Net is empty to our right. Sent up for Tkachuk. Tkachuk looking for the dagger. Up for Reinhart. Reinhart on the empty net. He scores! Sam Reinhart with the dagger. A absolute pathetic answer by San Jose. Came here with the season on the line, the season in the balance. Give it up to Bobrovsky for an amazing game. Faced about 35, 36 shots. Only gave up one. That one's not going to count against him. This should all but do it. San Jose looks defeated, deflated. With their fourth coach. Coach seems to change every game. Scheifele and Hughes will take the face-off. 40 seconds left. San Jose needs 2 to tie it. Not looking good with their offensive production. Face-off won by Anaheim. In for Tkachuk. Tkachuk takes a shot. He scores with the fucking twist the knife. Matthew Tkachuk twists the knife in the heart of the San Jose Snipes. There will be no back-to-back champion. And for the 5th consecutive year, a different team has won the COVID Cup. This will be Anaheim's first COVID Cup. They won one simulation tournament in 2020, which was for the Marcy Cup. The COVID Cup was debuted the next year, won by the Dory Sound Rehabs. 2022, won by the San Pedro Squirrels. 2023, won by the LA Twisted Wristers. And 2024, won by the San Jose Snipes. But it'll be all Anaheim, all the crying, all the bitching, whining about the Marcy Cup, whining about the Sparkle Bowl, whining about it all. The whole game is fucking rigged. But guess what? You're going to walk away with some hardware this year and become the most decorated team in LCHL history. He was unable to get the shots taken by Forsling. Up for, who cares? Troy Terry, 20 seconds left. Dylan Larkin looking to break the shutout. Save Hallmark. This championship will be the final notch in the trophy case for the Anaheim Ducks, making them the most decorated team in LCHL history. Use the other way, Bobrovsky still in. Gonna take one more shot, and with .9, we're gonna get one more face-off. The COVID Cup is in the tunnel, ready for the presentation. So it goes without saying. And your 2025 Left Coast Hockey League COVID Cup champions, Jared Horn and the Anaheim Fox. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here. Another year of these incredibly boring or interesting, depending on who you are watching these sim games. We appreciate everybody who joins, and it's going to be Linus Allmark with the MVP of the finals. Well, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. If you'd like to join Left Coast Hockey League, you can do so here in the YouTube comments or inbox. You can find us that way. I don't know how else you would find us if you want to join this fantasy league. We will do registrations in August. Do the sim games at the end of the year. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. As it stands, 2025, Sparkle Bowl goes to the Squirrels, Marcy Cup goes to the Squirrels, and the COVID Cup goes to the Anaheim Ducks. Thank you so much for joining us. And Dante, why don't you go ahead and pack that COVID Cup bowl, bitch. We out. Peace.